Well, good evening and welcome to the Ham Radio Clubhouse. Horns up, buddy. Horns up.
Play that again. You guys.
Can we just start it over again? We'll just play that in a loop.
Do that for an hour and a half and just be like, good night, everybody.
Yeah. We're going to put it on replay. It's a mix. If y'all want to record that, make a mixtape out of it. We're here for you. We got you, my friends. We got you.
That was good.
So let's get this out of the way. There is someone that will be missing tonight. K5YVY is in Branson, Missouri. He will not be with us tonight, but we hope he does well and has fun with the family. He got out and did a little POTA today. I heard he got like 40 contacts on the 705. Yeah. So I think hopefully he's going to go to Silver Dollar City and maybe not throw up on a roller coaster. I'm not speaking from experience or anything like that, but
actually, he just said.
There you go.
Oh,
goodness.
Any times recently.
Yeah, no kidding. But anyway, how are you guys? It's been a minute. It's been a whole week since I've seen you fellas. Izzo, Beer Snack, Steve, how you guys?
Doing good.
Oh my God,
man! Don't talk all at once.
Yeah, right.
Seriously, we got 2 hours of this shit. Y'all better step it up.
No, man. Since last week, just hanging out, doing a couple things around the apartment here. Still got the horrible noise. Haven't had a chance to get out. Just work. Work's getting in the way of everything.
Wait, now you're starting to sound like me, so only I can jump on that bandwagon. Come on now.
No. But Beer Snack, you need to be careful with that. You might get a
right.
Might. Oh, wait. No, that's a different song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Working 9 to 5.
That's not the one I was thinking. But yeah, that's a good one.
And I think we're safe on that copyright strike.
People are asking where is Molson. We should just let everyone know Molson's coming. He has to iron his black shirt, so he'll be here.
Oh, there we go. Don Weeks, 10 beers. Oh my God, we haven't even talked about it yet. Thank you so much, Don. We appreciate it. We have some of the best people in the chat. Restitutions or resolutions?
I think he said resolution. He's doing a resolution for his next revolution.
Okay, gotcha. Izzo, man, how you been? You've been like a POTA monster here lately.
Yeah, every day I did on my days off. I've been doing at least one park, except for Sunday. Sunday we were up at my sister's house. Brought the 705 and the K6 ARK antenna, and in the afternoon, all of a sudden, that darn ham alert is going off.
Are you saying people are having fun on amateur radio?
They're having fun, and don't get me wrong, I'm having fun with my family because we slept over there. I got out of work on Christmas Day. I hightailed myself up to Massachusetts. It's not too far away from the 911 center. Saw everybody, had a good time, had a couple of drinks. We played Frank. Tank has those games. We were playing, I think it was called Fidget.
Oh, the Friday night. Yeah, the Friday night games.
Friday night games, and my brother-in-law has that through his Xbox. And hang on, David. Thank you,
David.
Thank you.
3 beers. Thank you so much. Man, you guys are on point tonight. That's fantastic. And while we're on that, 1 second, I'll interrupt you, Don, Izzo. But for those of you who have contributed to this, I want to let you guys know that that Beer Snack is going to be going to the post office tomorrow to mail off a check for $425 to the Lee family. Thanks to all of you guys, everyone who supported, everyone that donated, everyone that I think that's fantastic. You guys are the best, absolute best. Thank you so much. And we look forward to sending that over to those guys, and hopefully we can do just a small part to help them out. Anyway, back to you, Izzo.
Thank you, everybody. That was very, very thoughtful of you in a given season. So we hung out very early in the morning playing these games, and then we crashed. And the next night, so I got up around 10. By 11:30, I'm just walking around the house. I'm circling. The kids are all having good times and this and that, and and my best gal and her sister are talking, and I'm just walking. I'm like, something. I threw the 705 in the truck for a reason. So I went outside. Yeah, see it. Well, and they got this big, long porch, the size of the house on this back porch.
Isn't that where your tent's at?
No, this is at their house.
Oh, it's at their house. Gotcha.
Now, there's one thing I did forget. So
an antenna.
No, I haven't. No, I had multiple antennas, and I didn't. Oh, stand by. Evan, thank you.
Evan,
nice.
thank you. Holy
Evan,
cow,
thank you.
15 beers. Thank you so
very,
much.
Very generous.
Thank you,
brother. And I didn't want to sit inside the truck. I love their back porch. It's a beautiful scenery in the whole back, the whole 9 yards. I love sticking the antenna up and down. And I forgot one thing was those heat warmers that I have like 100 of them for, those things you just shake them and you stick them in your pants, you stick them in your feet, you stick them in your pockets and other places to keep you warm. I forgot them. So kind of was shivering. I made about 22, 24 contacts on the 705. That 705 is a winner with that K6 ARK resident antenna. Mm-hmm. But the first thing I did Sunday afternoon when I got home was stand by. Ben.
Oh, wow. Ben. Aussie Ham Radio. Thank you so much for 10 beers. Man, you guys are on fire tonight.
You guys are great.
I mean, we don't drink pickle beer or anything like that, but thank you so much.
So the moral of this story is so we all like having the F word fun playing radio, and we always seem to forget something. I don't care if you make a list, check it once, check it twice. I don't care if you're a seasoned guy or a veteran at going out, whether it's let's just say field radio, okay? So the first thing I did was I threw a whole bunch of those packets, and now I got them in my truck. So next time I go up there or wherever I am, I'm not going to freeze, because within about 35 minutes, this fat ass over here, I was shivering. But Monday I played POTA, and then today I did another POTA. Just wanted to increase my last numbers for the year.
Do you know what you finished out at for the year?
I don't know if the POTA site, Steve, tell me, on the POTA site, when you log in, does it tell you all time or just for the year? Do you know how they are? I think it's all time since the first day you registered.
Yeah. But you got like 200 like today, right?
Today I did 200. Monday I did 91. Yeah.
Jeez.
Because every time I said
that W1FYG. That's what it is.
It's the magic of saying last call.
You said last call for an hour and a half.
Well, that's the thing is you say last call. What happens? Somebody comes up and buys a double.
Wait, so you're telling me POTA is like when I go to a bar? I'm sold, exactly. Man. I'm already sold.
I'm at 15,424 contacts, and that's hunted and activated. But that's 2.5 years. But still, I mean, this year was a little slower, but man, I had fun. You know something? I worked. James is in there. I was trying to work my buddy Mo. Mo's in there. Mo's in there tonight. I couldn't work him down in the Carolinas. That was on Monday. But man, today, Anonymous, thank you.
Thank you, Anonymous, for the 5 beers.
Thank you.
And I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of the way because we only talk about it once during the stream. For those of you who are curious about what's popping up, at the top of the chat, you'll see a Buy Me a Coffee. That's money that if you feel like contributing to the stream, we really appreciate it. That money's going to go into a pot, and we're going to give away 1 or 2 maybe radio stations. I think will be the first giveaway. Be some G90s, some antennas. But anyway, we take that money and give that back to you guys. In the community, that's kind of why we're here. So, but thank you guys for everyone who's contributed to that. Not only for especially for the times when we have someone that needs something and we can draw on you guys to help that family out. That's flipping fantastic.
Give them a little bit of a bump.
Absolutely, $500 goes a long way, or $425 goes a long way. It does in my life. For some of you guys, that's good stuff. Sorry to interrupt you, Izzo.
No, absolutely. And to all the people in the chat, absolutely. I love working my friends. And for some of those, like for instance, Bean and I, we live so close. We're gonna have to do it on 40. Just probably a timing issue. Or she's probably out chasing satellites because didn't
Do it on UHF if you're that close together.
Didn't the space station? I think the space station did a whole bunch of stuff over the last few days and everything.
Yep,
I
still
worked
going.
still going. I worked a whole bunch of guys from Sam Houston. I think it was Monday. A whole bunch of guys were at that Sam Houston park that you guys were at. And there's my buddy Mark. I think that might have been Mark's first POTA. So Mark, if that was, congratulations. Scout, I worked Scout. Scout's always funny because the first thing I say to Scout was, "Okay, Scout, I got you in the log," and then I'll say, "What antenna are you using? Are you using the one that's stuck up in the tree?" He's so good. He's so calm and cool, man. I'd be like, "F you, is out."
And I think he's on a 705 now, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's jumped on the 705 bandwagon.
Yep.
Interesting.
Cameron.
Whoa, Yahtzee.
Holy cow.
Cameron, thank you so
That's
much.
that tower. That's that tower climbing money.
Right?
His new nickname is now Red Light. We're gonna start calling him Red Light.
Well, it's always a red light when he comes into Discord, and then there's always a red light at the top of the tower he climbs. So that's fitting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And just to wrap it up, I gotta tell you something. 20 meters really blew me away today because when I got a guy from Azores worked me. He's calling me. That's it makes you feel so special when they're calling. Azores is calling me. Alaska is calling me. Whole bunch of people on the West Coast and Colorado and Western Rockies, man. It's stations that you normally don't work and everything, and because you get so used to that short path on 40 meters. So when 20 meters is now starting to go long, and we're learning, and it's so fun. It's so fun working everybody. And I did work our brother Steve. I said, "Oh, rare DX."
Yep.
So
that's that rare South Carolina DX.
Oh yeah.
But it's been fun, man. Again, this is the beauty of Parks on the Air.
And we've got a sun cycle that's we're starting to climb out of solar minimum, so the sun cycle's helping us out. I'm not a huge one of those that checks the scales all the time or the websites all the time, but I have noticed an increased activity every time because now I can't set up my station like I would like to here at the house because of the new manager here at the apartment complex and how they're becoming more of anti-antenna. So I've been remoting into other stations quite frequently. So anytime I see a good day where it looks like there's some sunspots or what have you, I'll remote into that station. And man, these guys that have these 160 meter dipoles or these 160 meter loop antennas for receive, and just the things that you can hear coming in on regardless of what band you're on, it's freaking awesome. I love it.
All right,
and I see we have the Smoking Ape in there.
And I got to tell you one last thing. True story. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Christmas Day, I'm driving to work. Of course, there's hardly anybody on the road, right? And I'm playing the podcast from what, the 21st. Yes. I forgot the small print that Beer Snack always tells us. So I broke the rule. I was driving and listening and laughing.
Thank God nobody was on the road.
Well,
no kidding.
In one of our highways here, we have a traffic light on the highway. It's been like that for like 50 years. I guess in the next 5 years, they're going to be doing away with it.
Don, did you blow a red light?
No.
He is openly admitting he blew a red light.
Well, it's a good thing Joe's not here.
No. I did not.
He might phone a friend.
I swear on my POTA gear, all that is holy, I did not blow the light. But I'm
the PBA card's in the mail.
No.
Right.
Well, I'm laughing so hard, I didn't realize it, but there was a trooper pulled up next to me. And he finally, he hits his horn. He says to me, "Roll down." And I can hear him, "Roll down your window." He says, "Are you okay?" I said, "I'm not crying. I'm laughing." He says, "I didn't ask you." I said, "Are you okay?" So I'm sort of like I'm
honestly, officer, this is not an aneurysm. It's a podcast.
Yeah, I'm not having seizures right now, but I'm like, ah. And he says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm listening to the podcast that we record." Now the light's turning green. I said, "If you want to follow me to work, I'll tell you more about it." He says, "Just go easy." He says, "I thought
just go to work.
I just wanted to make sure you were all right. So to that trooper out there, you know something? Thank you. I must have been. I don't know. Maybe do a.
Don's becoming a celebrity in his own right in Connecticut.
I didn't know if it was the Italian thing where Italians laugh a little bit louder than others.
Wacky waving inflatable tube barman. Yeah. That's what I just saw.
Yeah, that's me too.
He probably went back to the barracks and said, "Hey guys, you're not going to believe what I had to deal with."
And we do always need to say welcome to those that are joining us on the podcast. If you're in the stream tonight and you want to catch up, we always try to put this thing out the same week that it goes out on the live stream. I try to get it uploaded, but almost every episode is uploaded as a podcast. So if you commute to work, if you're bored, if you expend extended amount of times on the toilet, I mean, we got a podcast for you.
Beer snack, will you please give it keep it official? Beer snack, please. Oh, hey, let him catch his breath.
The Ham Radio Clubhouse is not responsible for the spilling of your drink, the crashing of your car, or anything else that occurs while you are laughing hysterically while listening to our podcast. Have a nice day. Drive
or
safe.
unintended
Happy New Year.
pregnancy.
Don't fly an airplane and don't operate heavy-duty machinery like a ladle.
Are those your kids? No, ma'am. They're customer complaints.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
It's a good thing he's not dropping cigars over there. We don't want him to set that house on fire.
Oh, no.
So do we have a topic tonight, or is this just a shoot the shit night?
So what was the last time we had a topic?
I'll have to go back and look at the title of the episode.
What did we do in year 2021?
Oh, my God.
Well, we skipped the
We drank
podcast
lots of tequila.
episode. we skipped an episode on the podcast for some reason. It just mysteriously disappeared.
I'm glad he's not here. He could.
It's just funny how something. Oh, stand by, Tom.
Hey,
Tom! Holy cow! Thank you so much. That's fantastic, my friend.
Salute the Poto Warriors.
I didn't know
Exactly.
if the episode that went away, is it like, did it go to the Smithsonian, or is it in a bottle? Is it in a bank?
It just didn't get. It just didn't go to podcast. It's still live on YouTube.
Okay.
I mean, you somewhere around episode 34. I don't know.
Because if
Scout, thank you so much. I appreciate it. He's taking care of us, my friend. He is taking care of us.
41.
Yeah, guys. That last week and whenever we were doing this, and I looked over and when I was setting everything up, I was like, have we really done this for 40 weeks in a row? Have people actually came in and talked to us and hung out with us for 40 weeks?
Do you
It's
remember
amazing.
our first show? Dude,
I do. I went back, rewatched it. And I was like, I'm going to delete that.
I'm going to say, were we all stiff? Were we all like,
Oh, God, yes. I don't want to say anything that might get us demonetized.
And
but
then
we're not monetized.
And for those of you who don't know, right after the first show, after we said goodnight, everybody, we hang out. We just talk about whatever. And Molson said, guys, we can't do this once a month. It's all. Where is he? Get him.
He's in the shower or he's ironing his socks or something. I don't know. But
He's
yeah, I mean, this
He's watering his ice rink.
Yes,
That's what
he's
he's
watering
doing.
the ice
If
rink.
you're not on Discord and you haven't seen that, that's pretty awesome. I wish I had an ice rink in my front yard.
Yeah, it's
That's
a curling
freaking
practice.
awesome.
It's curling practice.
I'd be out there every day. I swear,
Right?
I'd be out there every day. You know how some guys just take golf balls and just shoot them into the woods. I'd be just taking hockey pucks and just winging them. Yep. I'd be like to the kids. I would be like, Matthew, get in front of the goal. Take your mother's pillows off the couch. Put on your catcher's mitt.
All right, hold on. Before we bring him in here, while we're still making fun of him. Oh, look, he did. He got the bird shit off his shirt.
Nice. I'm glad that Wardrobe was able to get that sorted out before he got here. And he's in uniform. Welcome.
We have a budget.
So,
budget.
hold on.
Now he
Hold on.
came out of makeup and
Don made a comment a couple in Discord, and he just made it again on the live stream. If your coffee order is more than 4 words, you're part of the problem. Don, I'm going to say it here. Admittedly, my coffee order is not safe for work. Okay?
Yeah.
I need a large black hot.
I say you guys suck.
We love you, man.
What crap were you talking about me? Yeah.
You'll have to go back and catch up if you want to take another sabbatical. It's in there.
Watch
it's in
it
the
at 4
can
times
already.
speed so you can catch up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Said no one ever when they came on the clubhouse.
Right?
No,
So-
we were just saying our first show, Molson. We're talking about the year of 2021. We said after we did our first show, we said goodnight to everybody, and you were the first one that says, "Guys, we can't do this once a month like how we initially marketed it." You said we got to do this once a week.
Yeah.
And here we are, 41
So
weeks
here we
in,
are,
and
41 weeks later.
Has it been 41 weeks? Oh,
This is episode 41, dude.
That's what, yeah, it's episode 41, man.
Check your dresser
that's
drawers.
including- and that's
You got
including
41
episode
you got
31.
you got 41 black T-shirts. So yeah,
man, I only got 11 more shirts for the rest of this year.
I think technically it's 42 because we had a bonus episode with Callum because we had the show that we pre-recorded, and then we had the show that came out that night. So technically, I think there's 42 episodes in there.
Thank you,
Roger.
thank you.
Thanks for
Roger.
the laughs, guys. You're welcome, Roger, and thanks for bringing us the content to help us right along. We appreciate
Hey,
it.
can I vent for a second?
Wouldn't have it any other way.
What's,
Go ahead.
What's a
Enjoy.
show?
Do I need to get a beer
what's a
first?
show without that?
You want to get a beer first? Oh, okay.
Yeah, y'all. let me get a beer, y'all.
I'm gonna go get a beer.
Daniel, do you want to talk to everyone, and introduce yourself, and all that kind of fun stuff?
Hi, I'm Daniel. And I'm an alcoholic with a radio problem. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not an alcoholic. Come on, let's get that straight. I'm a coffeeholic. Anyways, oh goodness gracious, good to be here. What time is it? I'm even earlier than I told you guys. I told you guys 8:30. Look at that.
Oh, wow, by 6 minutes.
You scrubbed it
talk-
real fast. That's what
You
you
talk crap about me for 4 minutes there, so it's actually by 10 minutes.
Actually, we talked about it a little bit longer.
You guys have a good Christmas? I don't know if you already talked about this, but
No, we haven't talked about that yet.
Santa Claus was good to me.
Yeah, he
He
brought
brought you
an
an ice rink.
Yeah, we saw that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'll get the pictures to share on the stream. Not everybody's seen them, but here is my
Paul, thank you so much for the 5 beers.
Paul, thank you.
And you're
he's
welcome.
at work?
He's at work and listening to this. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is for you.
Hold on, wait. Wait, can we do this one too? Nah, that didn't work as well.
Yeah, you can't hear my ice.
So I got a vent for women. I just spent 9.5 hours writing a certification exam for our business. And they told us, number one, it has to be done by January 1st. And number two is you do it online, you'll get your results, and you can take it over and over again if you want to. There's 195 questions.
Holy cow.
So I finish it. I'm like, okay, I feel pretty good. I'm like, I got 90% at least, right? I don't even know what a pass is. I press submit, and it says it'll take 3 days to get your results back. So here I am I'm on the 28th of December. I have until the 1st to write it. And I'm like, I don't even know what I got. So anyways, I'm going to rewrite the whole thing tomorrow, go through it again.
Dude, that is worse than taking the extra exam, for crying out loud.
Right. I was about to say you can get your extra exam with that.
Well, luckily it's open book. There's a 1,000-page book that I have to go through. But like not everything is like
concept.
worded identical, right? So you're like,
Oh, so you can't do the PDF search and
You can't Google it.
Yeah,
Let me
right.
Google this question.
Control
Let's see what
Control
pops
F
up.
and
so I had that. I have the PDF version, and then there's like, you're like I don't know, like variants, right? So you Google, you look at variants, and there's 1,522 different responses.
And
Anyways.
most of them have to do with a TV show called Loki, right?
Well, the worst is the last 30 questions aren't even on that. They're on another standards, right? So I'm like, now I got to find this document and figure out what it is. Anyways, I'm happy to be here. Tomorrow I'll rewrite the test another 9 hours, go through it again. Although luckily, beside every question, I wrote down where I got my information from, what page. I put a star beside the ones that were like, a little bit derived from stuff from, so I should be able to narrow it down and figure it out. But
And Izzo, Don doesn't know you that well because you've had an antenna problem for a couple of years now.
Well, Don has an antenna problem too.
Right.
But he doesn't have the antenna problem that Don has. He doesn't have enough land to put all his antennas on. He's got to take one down and put
Exactly.
There you go.
And Daniel, whenever you came in, you were talking about time. My name's Daniel, and I'm an alcoholic. My initial thought that popped into my head was, whose line is it anyway? The points don't matter, and someone's probably going to end up drunk. That's kind of the tagline for this stream. So,
Yes, it is.
so it happens.
did you talk about Christmas and what loot you guys picked up or no?
Not yet.
We have not. We have talked about POTA, which Steve has got some stats pulled up there in another screen that he's going to.
POTA schmoda.
I thought you loved POTA. Oh wait, it's wintertime. You can't do POTA. So
Yeah, what happened?
It's
He
fun,
only- he
but
only
I'm not
likes POTA.
obsessed like some of you guys. Holy cow.
And I'm glad he missed what I was talking about.
right.
Izzo, you're actually the one that got pulled up.
No, let's bring that puppy up. I want to see this.
Pull it up by year. And let's see if we can full screen that.
Read it out to me. I
$29.99.
can't see it. Nice. Almost 3,000. You better go out and get another contact tonight.
One
Izzo.
shy of 3,000.
Tonight.
Well,
Turn on that radio.
His logs from today have not loaded.
Oh,
Correct.
okay.
Correct. So that was 290. So yesterday was 91, 200 today. So there you go.
Yep. And the
Oh, good. So you're going to have a nice round number.
91 from yesterday will show up tomorrow. So,
Prime numbers. I don't know. Cool.
but yep. So that's that.
Excellent.
Phil says his yard is so small I barely have enough room for a vertical. That's a tight space. I'll give it to you, Phil. I'll give it to you. That is a tight space.
At least you guys have yards, okay? I
don't have a yard. I have a patio that I throw an antenna off of into somebody else's yard.
I worked the
You
guy.
have a patio.
I worked the guy in New Jersey. No, hold on. I worked the guy in New Jersey yesterday in an HOA, and I forgot he was running QRP, but I forgot what type of antenna he said. But I was thinking of you, Beer Snack. He was like 5'9". It was again, band conditions from New Jersey on the short path on 40 were great yesterday, as well as today. But I was thinking of you. It can be. The thing is, it can be done. Just gotta get creative.
You got to get that
What the heck is happening?
K6ARK antenna. That's it. Whoa, hello. Yahtzee.
Well,
Yeah.
On that note, good night, everyone. Thanks for joining in. See ya.
And
He was
I worked
talking
James. I worked James earlier, and I said, "I can't." Yeah, good. We'll see you tonight, brother. Yeah, thanks. A hell of an invitation.
that is right. That's right.
That's
Tom.
very
Absolutely.
true.
Hey, Tom's here.
Well,
Good evening.
Tom likes to go out there and punish himself as well and hike like thousands of miles to get to a summit where he can talk on the radio. So I'm sure he feels the pain.
Yeah,
No.
but he also he finds the Adirondack shacks and he's able to sit down on the side of the trail
You know what I want to
and
do?
hang out in there.
I want to get Tom's dog Augie on the stream. I want Augie to say, "Is he like, come on? I don't want to go out today." That's okay. I want Augie to tell us what's going on. That's a beautiful.
All right,
song.
so I'll have to bring this up. So I know we have 62 fine folks in the chat tonight, and I want to bring this up right quick. So if you're not in Discord, you should be, and shame on you if you're not. But in our Discord, I did a giveaway for a set of FRS radios, and Santiago won those radios. I believe he's in chat tonight, and he said that rather than sending them to the Dominican Republic, that we should give them away to someone in the U.S. So.
It's Shane's like,
got it.
hallelujah. I don't have to spend this thing.
Oh, he's being a nice guy. He's being
Exactly. So here we are. I've got a pair of FRS radios. I've got some Ham Radio Clubhouse stickers. There's a This Side of the Radio sticker. We're at the bottom of the hour. And at the top of the hour, when normally the screws come off the caboose, that's when we're going to give this thing away. So hang tight with us, and at the top of the hour, we'll give this puppy away. Anyway, and I'll mail this to you. The only stipulation that I ask is that please be in the lower 48. My credit card would thank you in advance.
And the other thing is, it's coming in with some nice stickers. Don't put them in the seedy. Don't put them in those seedy gas stations. Put them in the nice. I want like the 5-star Hiltons. Can we do something? Can we do something a little upscale?
Yeah, exactly. Of all the places that I put those stickers.
I was going to say, aren't they on Campus 805?
Yep. Multiple lockers inside the door and outside the door.
And they're going to allow you guys to come back.
Yes, they are. Poor
We're gonna wear a disguise next time around. I said the word giveaway, and we're almost at 70 people. So somebody just threw a light out the door and said, "Yeah, there it is, 70." Jeez.
Yeah, 5-star Hiltons.
All right. So Ape can put one at Ape's house, and that's good enough for me as far as I'm
There you go. Absolutely. Oh my God, I have not seen a Stuckey's in so long.
What's a Stuckey's?
Lionel. Okay, so Stuckey's is kind of like where either the Pilot truck stops or the Love's truck stops. So many moons ago, it was Stuckey's. So it was a truck stop gas station that had a bunch of shit in it. It's kind of like a Buc-ee's. It was not as big as Buc-ee's, but yeah.
I was going to say, it's still Stuckey's in Florida, but Buc-ee's.
Is it really?
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Because we used to have the 76. What the heck?
There he is. Thank you, Santiago. Ham World Online for hamming forward the radios tonight, guys. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, we used to have the 76 truck stop back from the 70s. Back in the 60s and 70s. And I know those were pretty much nationwide for oh. All right. The opposite of Slippies.
Thank you, Kurt.
Kurt always knows how to zing one in.
Oh yeah.
He's good on that keyboard.
Lionel, you are exactly correct. Lionel says with pecan logs, and if those of you that are not familiar with pecan logs, you're not missing out. They were not that good, but everyone was like, "Oh my God, I've got to get a pecan log at Stuckey's."
What happened to pecans? Is it
all right?
pronounced?
Well, no, it's no.
It's a pecan. No, seriously, it's a pecan, isn't it?
No, that a pecan is whenever you have to go to the bathroom and you're in the middle of the woods, and that's what you take with you. That's a pecan.
But you're not supposed to use a can. You're supposed to water the trees directly. Jeez.
A pecan grows on a tree, and you use it to bake a pie or to eat. You don't take a leak.
So if I came down to Texas and I'll say I'll have a pecan pie, are they going to laugh at me saying, "What?"
Yes, they are. They're going to ask you why are you urinating in my pie? Scott, absolutely. The truck stop, hair care, gun store, and tire center. And enough shit for your wife to buy to take home with you.
Let me tell you something.
Beard oil and truck oil.
True story. True story. All right, true story.
Beer bait and ammo.
I swear on my POTA gear. So all that's about 15, 20 years ago. I needed something for Christmas. I needed something for Christmas. Who's open on Christmas Eve?
The truck stop.
Guess who did his shopping at the truck stop?
There you go.
And everybody was happy.
Steve, are you showing off some Texas beers?
Yes, I am, because I saw Jason's in the chat. So,
Jason, Ham Radio 2.0 says a pecan isn't something that you eat, and I agree. That's not something that I would drink out of either.
Before I come to Texas, you guys are going to have to school me so that I don't make an ass of myself when I walk up to the counter.
Why? Why? That's half the fun.
it's more fun to make an ass out of yourself. Trust me.
I mean, I'm from Texas, and I still make an ass out of myself daily. What are you talking about? Oh, goodness.
It's like going. It's like going down under, saying, "I'll have a Foster's beer." You don't order Foster's beer.
No.
Exactly,
Tire
Brian.
gauges,
Tire
and Slim
gauges.
Jims in every. In every
But is
stocking.
that the jerky Slim Jim or the Slim Jim to get back into your car if you like your keys in it?
Both. No, Jay. You're not going there. They don't have coupons. I'll just tell you that right now. They don't do coupons. So maybe Monopoly money, but that's about as far as it goes.
They'd be interested in that pecan for sure.
Oh, Lindsay got it. Hold on, wait.
Where's
That
that pecan
pecan's a whole
boy?
different meaning in that. Paul comes back with pecans are all the empty Miller Lite cans that Ape has.
There you go.
Yep, there it is.
Notice how he keeps putting it in, but you don't see him get up to go.
That's
And
why
his
he's only
mic's
using
always
one on the
quiet.
desk. Yeah.
I got a slideshow to share with the viewers. I put a.
Thank you.
All
I
right,
just did-
go to
I
full
just did my-
screen.
I just did my first Google Slides to come on StreamYard. So this is the rink that we set up the other day.
Nice.
Isn't that beautiful?
I don't see any
yeah.
picture. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so that's hey.
Hold on,
Number
guys.
5, Zulu, Papa Mike. Hardy, thank you so much for the 3
Thank you,
beers.
Hardy.
All right, so that's the
Dan's
rink.
like,
and then
you took over the stream.
I didn't know what was going on.
Hardy,
So we got
look at this.
9,000 gallons of water from a tanker truck to put into this
Holy cow.
rink. Yeah, and it's a good size, double tarped. We double wrapped.
It looks like a swimming
And,
pool. From here. It looks like the Olympic swimming
Yeah,
pool.
from
but
this angle
no.
it does.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't do a
dive into
swan
that
dive
one,
onto
Don.
that one.
Dude, I want to go skating. Dude, I'm not gonna go to Texas.
Right?
I'm gonna go up and see Daniel.
We're going to go do some curling practice on that thing.
Hell
on
yeah.
See how fast we can throw beer snack across the
It's all in the wrist. It's all in the wrist. That's all you gotta
What
remember.
was that motion that I just saw at the bottom of his window? Oh my God. It's all in the wrist, huh?
Yes. Don't you ever watch it? I'm being serious here.
All right. Good night,
Ron,
everybody.
so
We're done.
Ron has a great question. Do you own a Zamboni or do you rent one?
A very serious question.
Yeah, it is a very serious question.
I actually have a project that I'll probably do now on Thursday because tomorrow I got to rewrite the test. But that's to take a 4-wheeler. We have a 4-wheeler and make it into a Zamboni.
Nice.
We build, we learn. I want that.
Yeah, I
on
better see
video.
a video on that. Yeah.
It's too bad I don't film anything. But yeah. So
do you get the knobby tires with the little metal with the metal spikes in it so you have traction
No.
on the ice?
no, you don't use that.
No, Molson, so seriously, in the past, do you just like get out the garden hose, squirt it around, and
No,
there you go.
so
It's all in the wrist, Don.
well, so I'm on a well, so I have like one of those totes, those liquid totes that can handle 250 gallons.
250 gallons. Yeah.
So I'd go get that filled up at work. Take about 30 minutes to fill it. Then I drive it. And I just because it's in the back of the truck, I use like a pool hose and let gravity just flush the whole rink. And like
Let it
250
refreeze.
gallons does about 1/8 of an inch over the tops, and then let it freeze. But this year I want to do hot water like a Zamboni thing, so that's why I'm using a 4-wheeler. So
So Tango Oscar Mike says the last time I went skating, I got stitches.
nice.
Tom, the last time I went skating, I was probably 14, and I didn't. Whatever I hit, I would just bounce off of. Because when you're that age, nothing breaks. You just bounce off everything.
Can we
Or
put a
it's just I'm a
radio-
fat kid. Who knows?
Can we put a radio on the Zamboni? We gotta at least do a VHF radio or something.
Zamboni on the air.
Because listen, yes, because my lawnmowers had it, and why not?
You know, you know what, Don? If you're trying to be nostalgic with your lawnmower days, my son just he just cut himself a mullet, and he cut his hair as a mullet. So like,
Does
I
he
can
have
take
a rat
picture
tail
of
to
him.
go with it?
No, no.
Can we
Okay.
bring that back? 45 Auto said it all. 45 Auto. I love.
My other
Does Molson's other car have the bumper sticker that reads, "My other car is a Zamboni"? And then Lindsay comes up with, "Could you take a brush hog and put a bunch of Scott Brite pads on it to smooth the ice?"
Yes. I say yes. I say
And then
yes.
Lionel, thank you.
I want to drive a Zamboni.
Hey, let Let me
You know
tell
the
you
worst part
something.
is I have friends who are like, they called me up. They're like, "Hey, I saw a Zamboni for sale on Kijiji," and it's like one of those big ones that you see at the
On what?
at the rinks.
The
There, it's like,
GG.
yeah,
What's
Kijiji
that?
It's
Is that
Canadian,
eBay in Canada?
It's,
Canadian
It's like
eBay.
It's like let go.
yeah, it's like eBay but Canadian version. Yeah, it's better.
Wouldn't that just be ebay.ca?
Yes, it would be,
Yes, it is.
and it goes to Kijiji.
Hey, JK, I appreciate it. With great mullet comes great responsibility, he says in the chat.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my god.
We have the best individuals on the planet in our chat on a weekly basis. You guys, are
You
freaking
guys
awesome.
better stop, or I'm gonna go upstairs and get Santa Claus. Get him
So
back
wait,
down
here's a
here.
question. Wait. So Kijiji is Canadian's Craigslist, right? It's a Canadian Craigslist. Does it have missed connections?
Better. No. Listen. It's not. You can still go to Craigslist.ca.
Stop.
I hear there's some really good services sold on Craigslist, by the way. But
I know somebody that needs a massage.
And Sue asked me tonight, "What's the show about?"
I can't believe we still have 70 people watching this train wreck. All right.
They're waiting for to give away the radio. What are you talking about?
The radio. So they can
Keep
get
your
on
stick
that
on
It's going to be
Yeah,
35 after the top of the hour. Don,
your stick on the
that's one of my
ice.
favorite shows. The Red Green Show is awesome.
Yeah. We should open up with the man's prayer every show. I tell you that one.
We should do that next episode. That would be fantastic. Or I'll just grab a copy of it off of YouTube somewhere.
There you go.
Canadian OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. There you go. OnlyFans. OnlyFans will always do it.
Is that like only syrup?
Oh, look what I got, guys. Change the
Hopefully
topic.
it's something to get us out of this mess.
He got a
that
high
looks like-
he got a
Oh,
high
you got a high
Mike.
on.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I got
I
all
can't do
kinds of
this
fun
now.
stuff for Christmas, man. All kinds of great stuff.
Join. the
Have you hooked it
club.
up yet?
Join the
Oh, look at
club.
that.
Look at this.
Yes, I
Join the
have.
club.
Is that the Pro, what are the Pro 7? Pro 6?
The Pro 6 Elite, I
Yeah.
think, or something. Yeah. What else did I get? I got a 32-inch curved gaming screen right here in front of me,
Nice.
Which we can't
So-
see.
which you can't
show
see. But so you know, my wife and I, we're not like, oh, surprise me. It's kind of like, what do you want? Because you know, like when you become an adult, to some degree, it's like you buy whatever you need. I don't
you're an
wait
adult?
all year for Christmas, right? Like I'm not like, I hope for Christmas next year I get like whatever. I just buy what I want. So my wife's like, what do you want? I said a 32-inch screen. I have to read this, and for our, I'll go back because I haven't. So 45 Auto says, since I've never been there, I assume that Saskatchewan is just like it is portrayed in Corner Gas. Yeah, it is actually.
Breathe. We have to breathe.
I'm going to have to start getting one of those portable oxygen concentrators for this show every week.
You know,
I'm
it's,
about to fall out of this chair.
you know, and about 90 minutes ago, Sue says to me, "What's the show topic tonight?" I said, "I don't know. We're just gonna."
Well, the show topic was reminiscing about 2021,
And I
which means
said,
we
and
just
I'm
get on
sorry.
here and shoot the shit.
I said, "I don't know." I said, "Maybe
What
I'll
we
just
do
be
every
quiet."
week.
I said,
Try
"Maybe
and
I'll just
take over the
maybe I'll
world.
just be." No, I said, "Maybe I'll just be quiet tonight." Yeah, that hasn't worked.
That's not going to happen.
Don,
It
even
would
on the
be a
night you
cold
said you were
day
going
in
to be quiet, like
hell
stuff that you.
before Izzo was not able to say anything for an entire
Well,
stream.
hold on.
Hell would freeze over.
He did say that. Hold on, for the FT way back when, like episode 2, 3, or 4, whatever it was, for when we were talking FT8. Don's like, I'm just gonna sit back and not say a thing and just absorb all this. Don didn't shut up.
It's all because of pecans and pecans this week. You know, we should go back 41 shows and see how many different words we learned. You know,
Oh my God, that ain't no lie.
this could be the new Sesame Street for adults. I'll tell you that right now.
Richard,
here
do
we
you want
go.
to expand on what type of paddle did you get? Was it a specific brand? Was it drop us a little more deets on that?
Yes, absolutely, Rich. The bad hams.
AJK, oh, it's gone. AJK says the bad hams get a 6100 review.
Oh, shots fired.
I don't know what you're
You
talking
got a
about.
bencher.
If you want to know about Saskatchewan, I think John is from there, VE5.
Oh my God. Scout 75.
In Saskatchewan, you could stand on a stepladder and see the curvature of the earth. The earth is flat, Roger. Get over it.
Because Ape said so.
I think Saskatchewan has the biggest. No, he's not joking. Like, it's like prairie land, man.
Thank you, Greg. I love my brother.
So
Every show. He's
hey, guys,
another one. He's
we have
another
to
one.
read,
Every show.
we have to read these comments for the podcast.
We do.
So,
Shaggy Greg.
Don learned the word Mimi. LOL.
Yeah,
Me.
something like that.
Oh, you can teach an old dog new tricks.
Okay, we gotta
Damn it,
stop making
Scout.
fun of Don. Okay, we have to stop making fun of Don.
It's Scout.
Oh wow! I had Saskatchewan once, and 3 shots of penicillin's cleared up. Scout, I'm glad you are finally clear of your Saskatchewan. I know that's a terrible itch, and sometimes a pain in the ass. So
I
I'm
can't
glad that
wait
that's
to
all
work
cleared
him.
up.
I can't wait to work him at my next Poda Park, and I'm gonna zing that one right back at him.
Right.
Hey, look. We actually teach people things.
See?
Okay? Brian finally learned what a chancla is.
I'm telling you, you learned. This is what did we say? What did we say when we started this show? We were going to have fun. We were going to learn. We have not let anyone down.
Gordon was out. Good night, Gordon.
Good night, Gordon.
Good night, Gordon.
Hey, JK says I got a DX commander with vague instructions like I keep.
Wait, did it have that multi-tool in it?
No, you're
It had
supposed
the
to download the instructions.
Yeah,
Well,
Alan
it's funny.
writes.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Hayden from Ham Radio DX. He put out in his community tab. He put out a question, like a survey. It says, I think it was like my ultimate antenna would be. And everybody's responding. I responded, one that my assistant could assemble.
Nice.
Oh goodness.
What a year. The year in review, everybody. 2021. We will not forget.
Oh, man. So, yeah, no, let's see. Let's run down the list here. I downsized my place. I upgraded to extra, and I failed to get one of my 2 goals done, but that's okay. There's still, 3 days left that I can learn CW?
Absolutely. You're winning in my book, buddy.
Just learn SOS. The most important thing you have to know, SOS.
Save our scotch?
Yeah, exactly. Funny thing about that is,
Man
we
after
actually
my
have
own
billboards-
heart.
I have billboards in the area that is store opioids safely, and they have it spelled out in Morse code with the pills.
That's awesome.
It's 3 little round ones, 3 long ones, and then 3 little round ones.
I love it, man. That's
And
awesome.
I'm such a nerd because I recognize that right off.
Yep. You looked up and you're like, I see what you did.
Yep.
Oh God.
What
Do y'all
about
ever
New
think
Year's
that after
resolutions, man?
Well, we were talking about this earlier, Daniel, and we're trying to decide would it be restitution or resolution?
Could be both.
Could be both, absolutely.
Depends on which lawyer you talk to.
Pretty much, absolutely.
Depends if you ask my wife.
Speaking of wives,
So
Whoa.
hold on.
yeah, mine made a comment today about maybe wanting to get her tech license.
Did you tell her we had a group that could take care of that for her?
Actually, I can't be part of that.
Well,
That's
we'll
right.
find somebody else.
Wait,
We've
can
got
you set up the session, though? No,
yeah.
You can't even set up the session?
Well, I probably can. But
That's a question. That's a question on the extra. He cannot.
No, he can't. He can't administer the exam.
Okay.
He can't sign the
exam.
CSCE. All right, so you can't test the relative, the immediate your immediate family.
Right.
So if you can't test them, does that mean you can't set up a session for them where 3 other VEs can set up and sign?
Probably can.
And I'm sure that if you put that out on the VE Discord, you would have 7 people off the bat asking what day and what time.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I was gonna say I could always have Caitlin.
I don't think there would be a
89
shortage
set it
there.
up.
I don't think there'd be a shortage at all.
No.
So Ariel, I was trying. So Ariel sometimes puts hieroglyphics up there. So Ariel, good night, sir. Because he said peace and hair grease and.
Yep.
I don't have any hair, dude. You know learn your audience, man. Shoot.
Peanut butter and jelly. 7-3.
Yeah, exactly. Have a good night, Ariel. Thanks for joining us.
So, okay. So, what are we talking about? Are we talking about resolutions, or are we talking about, the last year? What are we talking about?
We're just talking, man. If you want to talk about resolutions, jump on it. Pitter patter, let's get at her.
I still want to.
How you doing?
I still want to gloat about all my Christmas presents.
Well, the floor is yours, my friend.
What did I
Explain.
get? So I got the Heil headset. I got my kids were like, Dad, what do you want? So I was just like made a whole Amazon shopping list, and they bought it for me. So like I don't know, this like third arm. I opened the box. I'm like, what is it? Like, because it just came in a box like this. Like it literally came in an unmarked box.
Yep.
Okay, and I look at the end. It didn't really describe it well. So then I opened this up, and they're like, "What is it?" I'm like, "Oh, it's my third arm." My kids are like, "Your what? Your third arm? What the heck are you talking about?"
Dude, that's
they
a
bought
video right there. That's a whole video.
I was about to say, hopefully you filmed that.
They got me a multimeter. They got me this little matchbox. It's a 160 to 10 meter transformer. All kinds of stuff, man. I got black T-shirts.
Is that for like an in-fed halfway?
Yes, it is.
So it's a 49 to 1 then, not like
Yes,
a 9
sir.
to 1.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know what else. I got all kinds of stuff. Oh, my dad bought me an SSD. Remember we were talking, Steve and I were talking because despite what I say and whatever, I filmed a lot of stuff. I got gigabytes and gigabytes of film video. I put them on my computer, and then my computer gets really slow. And my dad bought me an external SSD drive, like the
Ooh. So the Smoking Ape says, "Let's see that multimeter, Molson."
Yeah, come on, show it.
I don't know
You
where
can't,
they.
if Ape's in the chat and you bring up testing equipment, you're gonna have to show it.
The problem is, I don't know where they
without-
got this idea because it wasn't in my cart, but I'm happy they bought it. It's
Whoa!
Whoa, we lost him.
some Astro AI multimeter. I don't even know where they got this one from, but it's cool.
I thought it said
wrote
Astro. I thought
Does it say how many cycles it is?
Does it say who or what? I haven't even.
Does it
looked
say
at
how
yet.
many cycles it is? I tried to learn that from the Smoking Apes last
This
video.
is the first time I open this up.
Okay, should be on the box.
I'm looking. Temperature test? Yes.
Oh,
Safety voltage, capacitance.
anal probe.
it's resolution.
Frequency, 0 to 60 megahertz. Where is it? Resolution doesn't say.
That went right over his head.
Okay.
No,
Well,
hopefully
Don.
just
All right,
ignore
since
them.
you said that, okay, Don. What's the difference between a rectal thermometer and an oral thermometer?
What's the difference?
They're not interchangeable.
The taste.
There it is.
Excuse me. Scott, Ham Radio for Non-Techies, check your Discord.
And just let every reminder, in 5 more minutes, we'll be doing the radio giveaway. So
God, please hang out for at least 5 more minutes.
if
We're
you
gonna
haven't
need it.
if you haven't ran, you can stay for 5 more minutes.
Oh, good stuff, man.
This is pretty cool. I'm gonna have to check it out later. So Aussie Ham Radio is trying to stock some smack there. He's saying
Molson ought to send that. Molson should send that to the Ape so Ape could do a review on it for him.
Right? Because Smoking Ape says that was the worst show and tell ever.
because I haven't looked. Listen, okay, you want me to do a traditional YouTuber create?
I want an unboxing on that.
Yes, do it.
How about
Yes, do
I?
it.
How about I do
Do
a
it.
traditional YouTube video of looking at
Do
a
it.
piece of information? Let me read you the manual. Okay.
You got to read. It's Manuel. You have to read
Manuel.
If you give me an hour to read the manual, I'll do it. I'll do a deep dive into the quality and how this works.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will
and
be
an unboxing too.
We will be live on New Year's Eve. Come in on New Year's Eve, and Molson will unveil.
That is a great segue, Don.
I was going to say
that is a great segue. Beans. So, for those of you
got coffee.
Nice. So, for those of you who will be spending time at home, not going anywhere, doing whatever, you should join us. There's a whole playlist, and we'll put the playlist in the chat. For a lot of your favorite, maybe you're not your favorite YouTubers, are all going to be doing a playlist on,
yes, we're on that list too,
December the 30th. We are on that list, yes. And we're I think we start at 9 p.m. Central or 9:30 p.m. Central.
We are. Let's see. Wait, Central's backwards. So yes, 9:00.
Yeah, so 9 p.m. Central, and we're going to go all the way up and through. There's a happy hour that Jason, Ham Radio 2.0, congratulations on your 100,000 subscribers. We're going to have a happy hour with him to bring in the new year. So,
it's Kyle. It's Kyle's games. Kyle is doing a games for an hour, I believe. Tank is doing an hour. We're going to go on for 90 minutes, and then after
90 minutes.
Yes. Dude, you're going to have to think for 90 minutes.
You're going to have to do
unbox that.
Yes, unbox that thing slowly. That's all you got to do.
This is the Toroid that comes with my
pull out. Yeah, just pull out.
Just finish that thought, Don, because I already did, and it's not cool.
Pull out that probe. Just pull out that probe slowly. That's all.
Yep. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Gutter.
No, and then seriously, and then at 10:30 Central, Jason, Ham Radio 2.0, with his traditional, a New Year's Eve shebang. It's gonna be a fun night. It's gonna be a safe, fun night. That's all I can say.
I need the chat's help because I got a text message from a buddy inviting him and his family over New Year's Eve. They just invited themselves. They're like, hey, what's for supper New Year's Eve? I'm like,
whatever you kill.
It's over on the ice skating rink.
My wife's going to work New Year's Eve. He's like, okay, so between 8 and 10, can we come over? And I'm like,
bring your ice skates. Everything's outdoors this year.
Yeah.
Got a social distance.
But the lights will be off.
Yeah.
So make yourself at home and have a good night. No, because I'm supposed to be on a live stream now. So now I got to tell him, like, sorry, man, I'd love to have you over, but I'm going to be, on a live stream with my friends,
Listen, you want to make a choice between him or me? It's a tough one, isn't it?
No, it's gonna be
poor Scout. I'm sorry, man. That's alcohol abuse. And remember,
alcohol abuse.
I said it for the podcast listeners. I didn't say it for the YouTube viewers. We're still not responsible for your keyboards, phones, and other items that get bourbon, milk, water, whatever have you that you're drinking all over everything. Not my fault. You should have thought about that before you took a sip.
We don't have an Amazon store to replace that shit, so you're on your own.
Right. Yeah, Ape's talking about eating beaver. What the heck's going on in the chat?
Well, now.
I wasn't going to touch that one.
Listen, guys, I just read something here. So for this Matchbox here, it says, this is the instructions. It says, there are many updated, detailed onions or Balin build plans available online. Please Google search a 9-to-1 onion, 4-to-1 Balin, 1-to-1 Balin, or build plans. Best regards. That is some really good help from the retailer. Just Google search. That should be interesting. I'll do that.
It's like saying, thank you for buying my product and now go.
Yep. Well, shit. A DX Commander has more friggin' instructions than this thing.
DX Commander, you get a box of parts and then you get some extra parts. You know what I mean?
You don't have to Google. You can just go right to the website and download
Correct.
it.
But Cal thinks of you and gives you some extra parts. So it's not one of those things of putting it together saying, uh-oh, I got extra parts. Did I screw up somewhere? No.
So Izzo, what's your resolutions for 2022?
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Well,
honestly, I really, I'm not one. I have never been one to say, hey, I'm going to quit smoking, or I'm going to start smoking, or lose some weight, gain some weight, grow some hair. I take it back. I said
What's this?
1 year.
What's this?
Yeah, I said 1
Looks
year.
like you're sucking on a tailpipe.
I said 1 year I was going to grow a beard, and they all laughed at me, and they said, you won't make it past 5 days before you start. And they were right. So I don't do, honestly, I don't do resolutions. Is that the right word? Wait, before we get it, is that the resolution? Is that the right word?
Izzo, I've got a resolution for you.
What?
No more antennas.
Oh, no way. No way.
I think that's gonna be harder for Don than for me to quit smoking.
Right.
Did you seriously just ask Don not to buy another antenna? Do you know who that is?
You know what? You know what the problem was? I said I don't need another radio, and those new ID 52s are in, and everyone's loving them.
I know.
And I'm like,
I saw that.
And I'm like, but I like my 51. But they're like, but the 52 is here.
Yeah.
What about you,
I got a
Steve?
lead on a 51, so I'm looking at that.
I don't know. But no, I don't have resolutions or reservation, whatever that word is called.
Restitutions?
Yeah, restitutions. I don't.
Yeah, that's the things you pay back after you go to jail.
Oh, that's sort of like saying shame.
Oh, so it's kind of like child support after you get
pretty much
divorced.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, so
never been there, but
we're on number 2 or 3. So we are at the 2 minutes after the top of the hour, and I told everyone we were going to give this radio away at the top of the hour. So I
What's your magic word?
need a keyword. I want you guys to come up with something cool.
Pecan.
Can we spell it PEECAN?
Or do you want? Or I'll give you another word. A pecan. You want a different word? Pecan.
I need an interesting word, phrase, hashtag that we can throw in there for the guys to work on. And then for those of you that are here, there's 72 of you fantastic folks. I'm going to give away, this is a Renovus RB17 FRS radio. There's a pair of them in here. It comes with a charger. It's got a really heavy duty battery, the USB charger in the back of the battery. These went on the Ham Radio hot air balloon mission with us.
I was going to say, with the custom box, right?
Yeah, with a custom box. It's got a this side of the radio sticker on it, and it comes with some stickers from the Ham Radio Clubhouse.
So we have
no
a little
Scout.
disclaimer.
I'm not putting Saskatchewan in there because
I like anime.
I can't spell that.
Seriously, anime. I think anime has a great suggestion.
All right,
Hold on.
Zamboni.
Disclaimer: if you're not in the continental USA,
Please be in the lower 48. My credit card will thank you. This is coming to you free of charge. I've already got that pulled up, by the way, guys.
so Zamboni is our word. So type in Zamboni into the chat.
Do we want to do a
when you see it
Z,
appear,
right?
hold on. When you see it appear on screen, don't put on there just yet. It's an FRS radio. So whoever has the giveaway tool pulled up, put the keyword in there.
It's in there.
I don't see it because you haven't hit the button.
Well, you're blind.
Well, hit the button so it shows up. Hello. There you go.
It's spelled wrong. It's spelled wrong, guys. That's supposed to be a capital Z. There was a man by the name of Zamboni.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Let's do him the respect. No, come on. Do him the respect.
Well, yeah. Frickin'
Well, what if the Zamboni doesn't identify as a him, Don?
What if it's a they?
What if it's a pronoun that they don't want to use?
Or an it? Come on. It's a Zamboni. Give it some respect, Don.
Listen, we don't do grammar and we don't do math on this show. We discussed that.
Izzo.
Okay, so are we sticking with Zamboni as it appears on screen?
We've already got 41 people.
All right,
yeah,
well, there you go.
It's a little bit too late there.
We're stuck now. All right, so we're gonna let this go for a few. We got 77 of you fine folks in the chat, or viewing the stream. So put Zamboni, and then when the votes stop coming in, then we'll start. We'll do the drawing process. But anyway, I will ship this to you. Please be in the lower 48.
So Shane,
if you're
we're
in
going to do
Texas,
another one. and just let everyone know, if you don't make it this time,
I've only got one set of radios.
Oh, I thought you were going to do one radio and then give the other one away.
Yeah, that's what you said.
They're a pair. I'm not separating the children. Yeah.
Rewind this show. You said there was going to be 2 giveaways.
Two radios to give away. It's a matching pair. It's a set so that you and your friend can go do whatever you're going to do and talk to each other.
I got pecan pie.
77. You guys are awesome. We may do a sticker pack. We could probably do that if we do want to do a second giveaway here in a bit. But anyway, that's the only stipulation, lower 48, and please use the radios. I'm not going to require you to send me a video, even though that'd be kind of cool. I don't have any black T-shirts to throw in there.
I got 41 black T-shirts. They're used, but you can have them.
Some of them have bird shit on them.
It's paint. He said it was
Oh,
paint.
dang it. Rosa just
paint.
entered.
Sorry.
Rosa just entered. Everybody
That's
go
it.
home.
Rosa's. I'll just go ahead and send it to Rosa.
Game over.
Oh, and Marty's here. Marty, if you win, Rosa gets it anyway.
There you go. Exactly. That's like adding in. That's like throwing in two entries. It's the same household. Come on.
Hey, has anybody ever asked? Marty's call sign is Kilo Mike 6 Papa Romeo Alpha, and Rosa's is Kilo Mike 6 Papa Romeo Charlie. I just want to know who's stuck in the middle.
Where's the B?
Who's the Bravo?
Who's the Bravo? Who's the third wheel? That's what I want to know.
So N8YO says if you want one of Molson's pre-worn shirts, you can buy them on Only Hams.
That's right.
Coming to a store near you. Guaranteed to be Pota fresh.
If you go to the Smoking Apes merchandise store, he has them on sale.
Well, AJK, of course there's no sweat stains. He doesn't work up a sweat. It's Canada, eh?
Hey.
All right.
What are we at? What's our
We're
count
56.
up to? 56. All right, at 60 we're going to give it away.
What if 60 people don't want it?
Well, then I'm going to keep it then.
All right, I'm going to put my name just to get this over with. Zamboni.
Maybe I'll throw my name
If you
in
win
there,
it,
too,
if you win it, it
then I'll
doesn't
have to
count. I'm not sending it to Canada.
7. You said continental U.S. to me.
I said lower 48, son. Rewind the
Listen.
stream.
No. But in our private chat, you said continental U.S.
But what I said in private and what I said in public is two different things.
Yeah, but that's in writing.
I can be held accountable for what's in public.
60.
Well, you can be held
got
accountable.
60.
There you go.
There's 60. Hit it.
Giveaway.
Holy shit, we
61.
got 80. We have 82 in viewers in there.
Hold on.
sure they're all
I'll
the
say
same?
it.
Hold on.
Last call.
Don's good at that.
5, 4, 3,
Zamboni.
1. Ticky.
All right, here we go. Where it ends, nobody knows. Who's it gonna be? Hopefully it's someone close to me.
Ah, Greg!
Nice.
All right, Greg.
Congratulations,
Greg,
Greg.
you sober?
He had no idea. He had no
He's
idea
never
what he was
sober.
aiming for. He thought it was for a bottle or a case of beer.
We'll see if
Send
he's
him an
still
empty
watching.
Right.
Shane, don't send him the radio. Just send him something else. He won't know the difference.
Send him an empty box.
I'll send him a pecan.
A pecan pie. Just send him
A
a pecan
pecan.
pie.
So you get 2 ready to go, right?
You damn
You're
right
on
I
number
do.
3.
Goodness. Well, there you
Shane,
go,
his
Shaq and
brother.
Greg.
He sent it to his
there you
brother
go.
Norm.
There you go.
We're
All
proud
right.
of you, Greg.
There we go.
Greg,
There we
Very
go.
nice. This is why Greg is a stand-up guy.
Awesome. For those watching the podcast, I got a couple of new hams just joined the club. I'll give it to them.
The
both in high
FRS
school.
radios will go to a couple new hams. There we go.
That's awesome.
Very good.
That's awesome.
Greg, shoot me a message on Discord, and I will send those over to you.
Greg can't comment right now. He's Googling sober. Thanks,
Scout, you're the man.
Scout's all right.
Poor
Oh my
Rose.
God.
Shane,
Well,
Shane,
all right.
Shane, I've asked
Rosie
everybody
got
else.
something.
Oh, go ahead.
She got $200.
See, Rose is the lady when you go into the store and that lady's buying the lottery tickets. You don't buy any because she just had the winning ticket.
There you go.
We all have that one in our communities, that lucky person. You don't buy lotto tickets after them.
Somebody in my town just hit the Powerball for $1 million on Christmas Day.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't your wife?
Here.
No, it wasn't.
No, we weren't in town.
We started the office pool for the Powerball, at least like $400 and something million.
Hey, by the way, did we announce the total that we collected to send towards the Lee family? We did. What was it? I didn't hear it.
It was 425.
That's awesome. Sorry,
Yeah.
I wasn't here. So yeah, just I guess I missed a lot at the beginning of the show. Holy cow!
Where you been, man?
It's
we actually
amazing
did
how much
stuff.
information comes out in the first 20 minutes of a
Really?
show, huh?
I was quiet.
Well,
I was quiet too for the first 20 minutes.
Well, that's why it wasn't just pure bullshit that came out the first 20 minutes.
It always is. Come on. Hey, Scott, how we doing?
Evening,
Scott.
gentlemen. How are you now?
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Good, and you?
Did
You weren't
Joe
expecting
Brett?
that one, were you?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Did Joe Brett leave the key under the mat so you can go in and keep the shack fired up for him?
That joke just hit the floor. If you heard that, that was a joke hitting the floor.
Or maybe he's just operating on Joe Brett internet right now.
Oh, wow.
Lindsay Hicks, Shaq and Greg had the giveaway.
So Scott, what's going on, man? How was Christmas?
Oh, it was all right. Very
Yeah.
low key this year. Just kind of kept it low. I didn't really do much. Got a couple little things, but since the wife let me buy 4 radios, 20 antennas, a whole bunch of shit in between, I just really didn't want much.
There you go. I'm
See,
right
that's
there
what I'm
with you,
talking
buddy. Right there with you.
Oh,
Man,
Scott.
Christmas is
Scott,
all
how you
year
doing?
long.
Scott, I was in the hardware store the other day, and I forget we were looking for something with my son. Anyways, and I went to the barbecue section where they have the barbecues, and then I came upon the smokers.
Yeah.
And I thought about you, and then I'm looking at the bags with the apple wood, the hickory, all the different woods, and I was like, "Oh man, maybe I should check it." I turned around and look at the first smoker, $3,000.
Oh, my God.
Like maybe that's next year's Christmas present.
Oh, what are you looking at?
Whoa.
Now, my
That import tax is something else.
yeah, it must be because my priciest smoker. I've got a the hell is it? Old hickory or something like that. I paid like $500 for it, but it's massive. I can put like 3 or 4 briskets on it. It's got
Really?
another separate firebox, and that's just one of the 4 I've got. But
Lionel, good night, sir. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Lionel.
don't spend $3,000 unless you're making it a career.
No, for sure. But it was insane.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I have to do some more research on what's a reasonable price of a smoker, but it looks like a
You get
pretty
a
interesting.
55-gallon drum. You drill a
That's
couple
an
holes in the
option, too.
bottom. There you go.
The ugly
That's
drum.
acetylene torch.
Does a plastic drum work? No.
Nope.
Once. It'll work once, but not for very long.
It'll work for about 45 minutes.
It has a mix of taste of applewood and PVC. Yeah. I don't know what it is.
What do polycarbons taste like?
Tasted like a pecan log. Oh.
It's all those microplastics in the water supply, you know?
Right.
No, I mean a good smoker's you're running between $200 and $700 on average.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You
think I
wanna make
paid about
sure,
3
you
for
know-
my pit boss.
You want to make sure you've got nice thick steel. Hopefully, you've got a separate firebox to the side, so you have off. The hell's it called?
Offset.
Offset cooking, and make sure you got plenty of vents and things you can play around with. You're going to spend most of your time screwing with the vents, trying to keep the temperature at a specific height or temperature. I can't talk tonight. Too much bourbon.
Too much pecan.
You're ahead of everybody else tonight. We're all sober.
Speak for
Surprisingly.
yourself.
Is this a competition nobody told me about?
Oh, there we go.
It's like POTA, man. Of course it's a competition.
Last
the
call.
10 cup.
Last call.
There's the 10 cup.
However, I did go out Christmas Eve day and went out to the park and did POTA. I got 102 contacts. That was a lot of fun. There's actually a lot of people out there, or a lot of people on the air coming in. Got piled on a couple times. I was supposed to go back out Saturday, and that got bollocksed up, so that didn't happen.
It happens. Life gets in the way sometimes.
Yeah,
So Lindsay Hicks is correcting it. It's called indirect heat.
whatever. If it cooks and
Well-
it tastes great, she's right.
Yeah, there you go.
So an indirect heat is also, you could do that with the Weber giant kettle, where you set it up on one side and then you have your food on the other. That's more of an indirect heat. Whereas the offset smoker, it's the offset firebox. So yeah, it is technically an indirect heat, but you're turning it more into an oven than anything else.
It's funny, but it's funny, but you see
Never.
Vern's comment, and then you see Lindsay's comment right below. Vern says in space direct heat, and Lindsay says indirect heat. It's funny how the placement of a space can make it completely different.
Amazing how that works. So we have Roger says he's drinking Wild Turkey 101. North Country Ham says he is doing the Ardbeg Scotch for tonight. Very peaty, not my favorite. To each their own. Put in the chat, what are you drinking tonight? Let's see what everybody's drinking. I'm drinking a Yingling Golden Pilsner. Scott's drinking my favorite Weller. And we have 40 Creek, and then Beer Snack, I think, is also drinking Yingling.
And I'm rocking the
Oh,
snooze
well, you
control.
were, and you're rocking the snooze control, and Izzo is drinking water from a metal cup. Nailed
Birch beer.
it.
Clear. Now listen, there's two different types of birch beers. There's a caramel color and a clear. This is the clear. And this
Very
is
cool.
right-
I see an Evan Williams in
So-
there, a Bullet,
So
and
it's not the-
elderberry. Elderberry
So Don,
juice.
it's not the old Amish birch beer.
Buffalo Trace Hardy, one of my favorites.
Ooh.
Shitty Coffee, Paul. I'm right there with you. That's for me tomorrow when I have to go to work. Anime cannabis infused ginger soda. I am jealous.
We need a link to that.
Exactly.
You think this show's funny now?
Ron says water.
So Lindsay Hicks says need to break out my wild turkey, but with a 5-year-old, I don't get to drink much. My first thought was, man, that 5-year-old has a drinking problem if you can't get
Wild Hogs and Ham, 4 Roses. Another, if it's a single barrel, I like the 4 Roses as well.
Yep.
Single barrel pour.
Covain says Lagavulin 16. You, sir, are a classy individual. Wow. I'm not sure what the pronoun to use, so you're a classy individual. Lindsay says it's a Colorado beer. I'm all right with that. Terry's drinking Wild Turkey American Honey. Also very tasty.
You know, all the people in here, no one's put up moonshine yet. Does nobody drink?
Well, we don't
moonshine
call
yet?
it moonshine.
I do. The hell you call it? White
Well,
whiskey, white lightning?
Corn whiskey?
Corn whiskey. Okay.
I don't know. I've got some butter
'Cause
pecan
if-
in the fridge. It's pretty good.
John says he's drinking Molson tonight. The beer, not the Ham Clubhouse member.
Oh, listen.
Right out of a tea can, right?
And N5 SKT is no pickle beer. We don't allow that on our stream. So
Lindsay Hicks
James
is
Linden
awesome.
James Linden says apple pie moonshine. There you go.
There we go.
Lindsay Hicks is awesome and took the joke and went with it. Says trying to keep him sober till at least 8 years old. You're awesome, man.
Thank you, Lindsay.
I love
Thank
it.
you.
That's awesome.
Ham
Digital
Radio
Rancher,
Hobo, I hope you're
1942.
drinking
Good
nothing. You
stuff.
drive truck.
Exactly.
Stay on the road. Keep your eyes on the road. Keep it straight. Unless you're in the curve. Yeah.
Then keep it in the
Anyways.
curve.
Keep it between the
Keep it on the
lines.
curve.
Between the lines.
Keep it between the mustard and the mayonnaise. That's what I always say.
That's right. So I want to know more, guy. Come on. We were talking about Christmas and New Year's. Scott, you got nothing for Christmas because you buy it all for yourself. That's
No,
what you
no,
said,
I
pretty
got a
much.
couple things. I got this really cool.
I have something really cool I'll show you that I got for Christmas.
Is that an OLED? What is that?
3,500 lumen flashlight.
Wow.
Goes from 0 to oh my god in under a second.
Okay.
And then my wife got me this little puppy.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I did okay.
I don't know if you can see this. But I got this is it's a record that's been etched out to look like the Death Star.
Yeah.
It has
that's
LED
cool.
lights, and then there's different scenes for the movie cut out in each different segment. So we have Darth Vader and Luke. We have
cool.
C-3PO and Boba Fett. We've got Yoda. We've got Ewoks. We've got all kinds of stuff. But anyway, it's a wall clock with all this cut into it. So that's kind of cool.
That's way cool.
And it's into a record.
That's really awesome. Oh, my sister got into records, and so she asked her husband for like a record player, and so we do a sibling gift exchange. So I got my sister, and so she gave me a suggestion, and I went to the store, and they're like, it won't be here till like January 18th. I was like, well, I'm gonna order it. I was like, what do I do? So I went to the auction house. There's like a local auction house, but they call it an auction house, but it's just like antiques and all that used stuff. And I go through the records. I'm like, I gotta find some good records. So I'm like, and of course, like half of them are French records that nobody knows. Some of them are like, the old school, like, church chorus records. And I find like, what was it? Rod Stewart. I was like, oh, that's a good one, And then who else did I find? Who's the one that sings? He's tall, skinny. Hello. Lionel Richie, Elvis, Louis Armstrong. I bought like 20, records, and it was like a 10-minute shopping extravaganza that saved me. But the funniest present that we bought with my son, we bought him one of those like Nerf guns, but they're like the little round balls now. You guys see those things?
Nerf rivals.
Do those things ever shoot hard? And then next thing you know, my daughter's like, Dad, Nathan shot me in the face. And then, like, he's shooting everybody. Anyways, I had to take it away from him for a week because those things are vicious.
So speaking of vinyl, I got AC/DC's new album.
Nice.
I got ELO, if you like Electric Light Orchestra.
Yeah.
I got the Cars. I don't know if you like the Cars.
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
And then
Rico
I got
Kasich.
another Sinatra Greatest Hits.
Nice. Very good.
Very nice.
See that those are good records that you buy for people when you are considerate and you have time to order it beforehand, not 2 days before Christmas, when you realize you didn't get your sister a present, and you go to the antique store and buy any of the old records they have in stock.
The auction
I have a whole counter of those. And then for
everybody's actually no Rush record, no David Bowie, and they're going on like, guys, I took what I can get.
There was no Rush.
No Rush, no Bryan Adams.
Who would bring a Rush record to the store, a used store? That's a record you keep.
True.
This
Unless
depends.
it came out of some estate sale.
Yeah.
Muddy Waters is awesome. Don M5SK says Don M5SKT says he has some Muddy Waters. Muddy Waters is friggin' amazing. Like shame. So anyway, Scott.
So for the crescendo, so I'm a huge Back to the Future nerd.
Nice.
So my friend got me a book that has like everything Back to the Future, and it even has, this is an actual copy of the newspaper from Save the Clock Tower.
Oh my God, nice.
It actually has the picture of, for those that you remember,
Yes.
of Marty and his disappearing siblings.
Yes.
So if you turn the picture just right,
Very
the
good.
siblings disappear.
Oh,
Anyway.
cool.
Very
cool.
So, and then there's the letter to Doc from 1985 that he sent back. That was in there as well.
Nice.
Very cool.
And
It's
Scott,
a nerd Christmas.
Since we're showing off, this is what my wife got me.
Oh, that's sweet.
Those are illegal in Canada.
This one is 50 state legal because
Just move to Texas. We have rights here.
if it hits something, the switch doesn't work.
Oh wow.
You have to reset it. But yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been looking at a Benchmade like that for quite a while, and probably should have jumped on it before the Rona hit because it was like $300 something bucks. Now it's like $490.
Well,
Ooh.
that's like the poles for my Step IR. Before the Rona hit, they were $60 a piece. Now they're $100 and something a piece.
Yeah.
Plus shipping.
AJK, I'm right there with you. I've got a couple of Buddy Guy albums on vinyl as well.
Buddy Guy's my favorite blues player.
Mine's Stevie Ray Vaughan.
It's only on your stream, Jason.
I wouldn't classify. I wouldn't classify Stevie Ray
If you
Vaughan.
say he's not blues, I'm going to punch you in the throat.
I wouldn't classify him as exclusively blues. I think he's a mix of genres. And I love Stevie Ray Vaughan, by the way. Amazing guitar player.
I don't know. I kind of agree, but mine is Stanley Clarke. I really, really like a guy by the name of Stanley Clarke. I think he is awesome. That's my guy. That's my go-to. So
That's like Johnny Lang. Johnny Lang
You can't
is,
be
is
friends
supposedly
anymore. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'll forgive you.
but he'll still be your friend. But he'll forgive you.
Right.
That's why we're brothers.
I'll forgive you and remove you. No, I'm joking.
Wow.
So,
I
all
don't-
right. Anybody else?
I don't need a
I know
pop-up.
that a lot of kids are experiencing this. Anybody else here? Right, the week between Christmas and New Year's, right? Isn't that like the week where you're supposed to do absolutely nothing except destroy yourself before your resolutions on January 1st? Like eat nothing but
Yes.
cheese and potatoes
Yes.
and oh my God! All right, I'll be back.
What day is it? And do I have to work tomorrow?
Yeah, right. It's a day that ends in Y, and I think I do.
Are you guys all up?
Don N5
God, no.
SKT. Yes, I agree. The Doobie Brothers. I've got 4 of their albums on vinyl,
Absolutely.
Classic.
and I don't agree with Ham Radio 2.0. Stevie Ray Vaughan is the blues. Jeez. I thought we all knew each other.
He is no, but see, he is a little bit of he is a little bit of everything. But I would say he's a good 60 to 75% blues. There's a blues undercut to his music.
Oh, major. Yeah.
It's the same thing as, believe it or not, I'll throw this out there. Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin has a deep blues, just with a rock and roll kind of up front.
Well,
to it.
I think technically the genre that Stevie classified himself as blues rock anyway. It wasn't technically blues; it was considered a blues rock because he had kind of a southern rock twist to it. But this is before like the ZZ Top and all those guys.
That's what he's
I think they were
classified
still
as. And
called
that's why
the
I said is
Sidewalks
that
back
he's.
then.
That's why I said he's not exclusively blues. Like he's a combination of genres.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
perfect. But
And one
Yeah.
hell of a guitar player. And,
no question
buried
asked,
about
probably the
20
best.
miles from me.
the best ever, probably one of the best there ever was.
I spent many nights drunk in a bar listening to him.
Although I have to say, while we're speaking of it, as a guitar player, I'd have to say that, they have this top best guitar players of all time and they have their list. And I'd have to say half the people on those lists are not the best guitar players of all time.
Oh, yes, I
it's-
agree.
I think it's more, I think it has, I don't know what those lists are created from. I think it has to do more with like, they have motives, right? Like whether it's published by certain record labels or some of them are like, I'm gonna throw one out there. I have a hard time, although Eric Clapton is a fantastic guitar player, I don't see how you can put him on the same page as a lot of the other guitar players out there. I just can't.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't find his. Even James Taylor. James Taylor has some amazing riffs, acoustic player, some iconic songs, but I have a hard time to say that just based on his songs alone, you can classify them as some of the best guitar players.
You hardly see Lindsey Buckingham on those lists either.
That's exactly who. Oh my God, I was exactly thinking of him.
Yeah.
It doesn't get, and he does not get the credit.
What about
So
Steve
for those
Vai?
of you that are in the chat, the link is in the chat. If you want to come join and hang out with us, the link's there. We're going to try to roll through as many as we can. So make sure your audio's good, your video's good, and we'll drop you in. Come say
And
hi.
after this, and after we debate guitar players, we're going to go into drummers, and then we're going to go into trombone players. So please get your trombone. And then after that, at the top of the hour, it'll be harps. We'll be discussing harps.
Well, supposedly, I offended Ozzy Ham with saying that Eric Clapton is not exactly, in my opinion, the best. That's all right.
So Lindsay Hicks, yes, Ingve Malmsteen, absolutely,
I offended
and
Ozzy Ham.
Digital Rancher,
Hey,
Eric
Don, mute
Tessimer.
yourself.
What about Steve Vai and Joe Satriani?
Oh, I love both of those.
Both of them.
No.
Those are guitar players.
Oh yeah.
And Don N5SKT, mute the stream so that we can pop it back in here.
All right. So
And
James.
Don N5SKT.
He just got the message.
Let's
Yeah,
just
that's stupid.
What's up, bud?
freaking amateur,
Hey,
Don.
Yeah.
Amateur hour. Amateur hour.
First time.
And remember, one of the greatest guitar players in the world was Charo. Do you even know? Are you guys old enough to know who that is?
Sorry, I just came back to say who?
Charo. Charo. She was a comedian. She was on Johnny Carson quite a bit.
Yeah,
But she was a
Cuban, right?
yeah, she played
Cuban lady, yeah.
yeah, she was a classical guitar player, very, very good. Very
Oh, wow.
I've always
Very
preferred
backward.
Carlos Santana personally.
yeah, but
Santana's pretty
Santana.
awesome.
there's a difference between like rock guitar and the way they do the like Spanish guitar and
I agree.
and classic guitar and
Oh yeah.
Lindsay, I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Mark Knopfler is a fantastic guitar player as well.
Mark Knopfler, yes, absolutely. I agree.
And nobody went with David Gilmour.
Who's that?
David Gilmour?
and God,
And we had somebody trying to join the stream. Give us just a few minutes and we'll rotate some folks out and we'll get to you guys in. So just be patient with us.
So James, I saw that you had done a POTA today earlier, but
Which one? There's two of us.
you,
Okay.
Canadian James,
I'm not Canadian, so try again.
transplant James.
Well, you've
Okay.
got a Victor Echo 3 next to your station. You're Canadian.
I'm just making a pancake for him.
You're Canadian light.
Transplant James.
There
I saw
you
you you posted a photo for POTA, but you didn't put your frequency, and I couldn't find you on the spotting page for like an hour.
So I was actually helping a friend. He's up in Moosonee, which is Hudson's Bay, way up north
Okay.
Ontario. He will be activating an Atno, hopefully a couple times this week while he's there. So I was actually, I spent about an hour at my activation helping test his setup.
Ah.
I wasn't spotted for a while.
John,
Okay.
I'm with you. Randy Bachman from BTO, good guitar player as well.
Very cool.
I might be the first contact to that specific grid.
Nice.
So
Nice.
we have no.
Ron, I'm with you as well. Peter Frampton's pretty badass as well.
Peter
Brampton's
Francis
not
is
bad. Brampton's not bad. So
There we go.
but yeah, I've managed to POTA 3-4 days in a row now. I'm heading up to getting close to like 400 contacts in 4 days.
Wow.
Nice.
I did a local Atno yesterday afternoon with V3THR, and then today I went to a new to me park and got to use my homebrew 2-meter Yagi for the first time.
Nice.
It worked pretty well. Just aluminum parts. I also made a 440, but didn't test it today. I'm heading up to making a 6-meter. That's my real goal, is to make a 6-meter Yagi. So
Very cool.
Very cool.
yeah.
Christmas was good. Holiday weekend was good.
Sure, I POTA'd the other day.
That's good to hear.
No-
Got any
no-
plans for New Year's?
Yeah, going out to a buddy's and getting drunk.
There you go.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, so you're going to Molson's house. Got it.
Yeah.
No.
There you go.
No, I'm somewhere
Scout.
local.
He's the one that
75.
invited himself to Molson's house.
Exactly. That's who it was. Scout 75 says Stevie Ray Vaughan, Billy Gibbons, and Malcolm Young. I'm with you there, buddy.
See you at the ice skating rink, James.
Very cool.
You know, what?
Y'all could go curl together.
I have skates, but I do not know how to skate. So maybe I do need to go to Molson's house
There you go.
Learn.
and make sure I hide all his cameras first.
And,
Because
of course,
he might not be filming lately, but he would be filming that day probably.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Only when he's teaching how to do curling.
Why every time that I leave do you guys talk about this?
You always come back and we're talking about something Canadian.
So I got Izzo a couple times this weekend. That's always fun.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
I had great fun breaking his pile up today. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
He did
Nice.
not.
Cool.
He did not get my call sign, but he said whoever said ham harder, go ahead.
Nice. Nice.
That's the way to break it.
And that's how you ham harder right
and
there.
then-
I am harder.
And then when I started my call sign, he's like, "Oh yeah, it's you."
Oh, it's you. Ugh.
So is that a new
Very
POTA
cool.
code word we're going to start using now?
Oh, I've only used it with Izzo.
Yeah.
It's
Or maybe
it's-
like be a code word thing, like know who's who on the air.
Right.
Yeah, right. No, because half the people that I've contacted, I've turned around and I've give my call sign. They're like, "Who?" I'm like, "Beer Snack." They're like, "All right, cool." KD2FMW. That's exactly what I got back on the air. I forgot who it was I contacted. I was like, "It's Beer Snack," and they're like, "Oh, KD2FMW. Well, nice to be in contact with you." I'm like, "How do we go?"
So
You know what? Whatever. I'll take it.
I had a POTA first happen yesterday. I was at my local park with VE3THR, and we got a hold of Carrie, KB3WAB,
Okay.
with Ray and with N3 VOP. They were at a forfer, three
geez.
operators. Instant,
Contacts.
instant activation. We got Dawn, and then we got them. So between Dawn and them, we had 13 contacts in less than a minute.
That's awesome.
So I have
That's
now
awesome.
I have now beat Mike's fastest activation ever, just for the record.
Did you
Yeah, but it's
record
on
it
video?
though?
Nope. But I have.
Nope. You're gonna have to do it again.
Is it done with an electric logger?
Yeah, I use hammers.
You're gonna have to do it again, and there's gonna have to be video evidence.
Well,
In
I
order
will
to
try I will
supersede,
try to get Carrie and team to go back and do that for me.
in order to supersede POTA Daddy's activation.
Yeah.
That's
Just-
tough.
I don't think you're going to be able to beat like it's basically a 30-second instant activation because
Yeah.
3 call signs, 4 parks. It took hammers longer to cycle all the database records than the contact.
I don't know
I bet
about
it
this.
did.
3 people
Hey, Shane, let him
saying-
borrow your Back to the Future book.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this is like
Very
a
cool.
MythBusters kind of episode. You know, think about it.
Nice.
That's
Mike's-
like
Because
how long does it
Mike
take
is
to
one
say,
call sign.
How long does it take to say, hey, this is November 6th, November Romeo Delta Stroke VE3. This is Victor Alpha 3 Sierra Delta Oscar from Kilo, blah 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 blah, and Kilo, blah 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 blah, and you do that 4 times, and you have to give a signal report. So how long does that take each one?
Signal report's not required.
Well, you still do it, but still.
Yeah.
It's not required in POTA.
Unless they just say this is, call sign and that's it, and don't give you the parks. Is that an official exchange?
Yes.
Even if you don't give the parks?
Yep. As long as you get the park from one of them, and they say they have multiple operators.
I don't know. I think we should get Vance in this on this
I
one.
don't know.
If
There
we're
was a
talking-
great debate.
If we're talking about a world record here, I think we should have the same standards as the Guinness World or Book of World Records.
No, we
That
should.
was posted.
They're a
That was
bunch of
posted on.
They're a bunch of uptight, tie wearing.
I think we should write into the Guinness Book of World Records and ask them to add that to the book.
Wait.
Code activations.
All your contacts on your logs are time stamped. All you gotta do is go back and look at his logs.
If they're
Yeah.
done electronically from the beginning and not taken from paper to
Well, yeah.
electronic log.
Straight in the hammer.
Straight?
Straight in the hammers.
Pull up your screen share. Let's see this.
Nah. Down, Daniel. Down,
It's on the
Daniel.
other computer.
No, but I'm
Down,
serious.
Daniel.
Imagine if they added POTA POTA awards to the Guinness Book of World Records, they would be freaking out that every day they're changing the friggin' numbers. Like they would. Like think about it.
But
It'd be like, okay, Izzo, no, now it's a Ham Radio Adventure Guy. No, now it's
So AJ's got it right. There's your signal report. You get a 5.9. You get a 5.9. Everyone gets a 5.9. Oh my God.
If we got Guinness involved, POTA would just turn into 80-meter nets.
So you're saying, so you're saying that I would beat my own record every day?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is gonna.
You need more wallpaper, James. So why not? You got a couple blank spots.
That's a door. That's a door. I got my camera in different spots of the door.
You can still put stuff on the door.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just use that Gorilla double back foam tape. You can slam that door; it'll stay there. The glass might break.
And when we'll just start putting them on the ceiling. We don't care.
Yeah.
Ceiling. Wait, put them across the ceiling, the floors, under the desk, on top of the desk. You know.
He's pulling out his printouts that he doesn't have framed yet to see how far behind he is.
So no, you know
there
what?
There you go.
James,
put them on the ceiling.
We got to get him one of those the flip book things that you set on the desk that you can flip through on the charts. Don, we have to get him an EMD card, an EMD book. There you go.
No, Bear Snack, all we need to do is send him like a 40-inch screen. He can put the digital copies up and just have the slideshow going on the wall. Like that's the way to do it, because he's going to run out of room to put paper.
Nice.
You know, I've got a 7-inch screen for my Raspberry Pi. That's not a bad idea. I like that, James.
I'm going to put. I got a couple 23-inch monitors. I'm going to put one on the wall and do that.
I'm
also got a spotting page flash every like 10 frames too. Just so
I have a question about Raspberry Pis. Is it just me, or because everybody seems to like? And I always get the how do you say it? I always get the feel that it seems like everybody else gets dirt cheap prices on Raspberry Pis, and when I go to look for them, they're like $150.
Not right now. They're not. They're ridiculous right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, first of all, Daniel, are you getting them from somebody who already imported them, or are you ordering them from UK?
I don't even know where to order them. I'm just Google Raspberry Pi, and there's the Pi store in Ontario. And like, because I got my screen here, I want to do the Node Red that AA0Z is doing his videos, and he has a series on those. I think he's starting a new one for basic, but I put.
You didn't buy it at the same place that he did the pecan store, is it?
Yeah, Daniel, you don't need a
Oh,
Pi to do Node 0.
This is
Node
Saskatchewan
0 will run on
gas station.
anything.
Okay.
And by the way, one thing you can do is create a virtual machine on your Windows box or whatever, and then run Linux within it and install Node Red there.
See, now you're speaking.
I got to disinfect my ears. Dawn said that W word.
Windows. So you're speaking
Chinese to me, Don.
And if it's Mac, it's even easier because that's basically a Unix operating system. But yeah, there's a version that will literally run on Windows. You don't have to do anything. So it's not. We use the Raspberry Pis because we got them cheap. But if you can't find them, there is absolutely nothing keeping you from running Node Red on something else.
Well, somebody gave me a Pi 1. Somebody gave me a Pi 1 like a year ago, and I was hoping maybe it would work on this, and then Kyle said it wouldn't.
I don't know why. I honestly don't know why it wouldn't, but it might be slow.
Well, it depends what you're wanting to do, Daniel.
If you want, he's going to run Node Red on. He's going to send a signal through. It's going to be worse. Internet Explorer will respond before his Node Red does.
Exactly. Well, let's shuffle through. James, thanks for joining us tonight. Hardy, we're going to run over to Hardy.
Hey guys,
how are you, my friend?
I'm going to go ahead and drop, guys, so somebody else can
Thanks,
join.
James.
James, good to see you, man.
As always, good to see you, my friend.
And I'll be podiing not tomorrow, but the rest of the week.
Nice.
Awesome, man.
I'll look for you.
Hey, James, thanks for supporting us this year. As we
Yeah,
go into
absolutely.
next year. That goes
Thank
for
you so
everybody.
much.
Dawn,
All you guys,
everybody. Thank you for supporting us this year. And I know we do a lot of jokes, but we appreciate every one of you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, best ham club besides my local one here that I've ever been in. I've had some bad club experiences, and that's why.
I'm glad we can appease that for you.
I was out of the hobby for 15 years because of bad club experiences. So,
you and me both, brother. You and me both.
I think we all probably have those stories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's
guys,
why I'm here.
Have fun. Don't drink
All right,
too much,
James.
and I'll see you next year.
All right, James. Have a good one. Have a happy New Year, my friend. Appreciate it. Hardy, my friend, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm trying to get ready to try to meet Jason and them down in Galveston.
Oh, that's right. That's this week.
Yeah, and
I've got to work.
My uncle gave me a Halo antenna, homebrew job for 2 meters, and I started looking it over, and I noticed that piece of the braid for the coax was missing. And then I started looking into the Halo antennas and found out there's a thing called a gamma match on those antennas.
Right.
So I'm trying to recreate a gamma match for a homebrew antenna for a 2 meter sideband thing. Figured that might be fun to do on the beach.
I bet you Don can help you out with that.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's somebody in the square right next to you.
And he's probably like 5 miles down the road.
If that, yeah, absolutely.
The only problem is, in order to help you test your antenna, he's got to take 2 or 3 down.
Well, the good thing is I drive a Suburban, and it's got a mag mount on it. So
there you go.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's it. Just stick it up in there.
Yeah. So yeah, I figured it'd be fun. 705 sideband. May even try to figure out the FT8 on it. Sideband.
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess it's really not sideband though. At that point, is it?
Bean, thanks for joining us tonight.
Well, Don.
Bean's got to sign out for the night.
Bye, Bean. See ya.
Hey, Bean. So I guess what I'll do is I'll send you a message in Discord maybe tomorrow after work. You can help line me out on this.
Yeah, I'm off until the 4th.
Jealous. I have to work tomorrow.
Are you?
At 4:30 in the morning.
Are you going to go brave Galveston?
No, I'm not. I really thought that was for the Houston guys, or the guys that lived near Houston. So I didn't really sign up for that. And what I'm still hoping is that they'll do something for like Jason or somebody will arrange something for the Support Your Parks weekend on the 15th and 16th.
There's something planned for that. I just haven't heard the details on it yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for, because I'll be able to do that this weekend. I don't, and I've been it's so easy for me to get out and do it here for now, and there's too many family things that I've got to work around.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and I just saw my uncle sent me the weather forecast. It's gonna be kind of chilly the day after.
Yeah.
So that means it gets down to what, 60?
No, I think in the 30s.
Oh, nice! I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it's supposed to drop
because it's been in the 80s for the last 3 days.
I know.
Yeah. Build yourself a skating rink.
Yeah. So see now is when you want to go out and POTA, Shane.
Right.
Next week
I agree.
It's not going to be.
Well, the week after it's going to be 75. You know how Texas
90.
is.
Yeah.
True.
Monday
and
the
then
low
it's
is
going to freeze.
Monday the low is 34 and the high is 56.
I'm all right with that. Anything? I've
56
so the
not
first
bad.
time I did a radar, I think it was 30 degrees up in Oklahoma when I did that radar. So I'm not opposed to getting a little chilly.
Well, little secret: most parks have a barbecue pit right next to the picnic table.
Or you could just put a ham stick on your car like Don does.
Do that too.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Now I went to a park this weekend, or no, sorry, yesterday. May have been yesterday, and there were 2 guys that were out there, and the antennas they had these vertical antennas, and I swear they called them Alec something. So Alec antenna, but Alec loop is all I can find. Anyway, it's a vertical with a loading coil underneath it, and they were just flipping from band to band to band to band. And I'm like, what the heck is this? And I mean, it was tall. They had them up on tripods, camera tripods. But
is that the Alpha? There's an Alpha antenna out there that's got a big
that
tripod.
might be it. That's what maybe that was it, because I'm just keep thinking, what is the A word? What is the A word? And all I could come up with is Alec. So, but yeah, I'll look at the Alpha and see, because that thing was really working. They were sitting next to each other, and their antennas were, maybe quarter wave apart, and they were on different bands, but they were not interfering with each other.
Nice.
When I've been out, and I asked them, I said, "Do you have any bandpass filters?" And they said, "No, we don't need them." So they're both running verticals, and they're not hitting, but whatever. So
Interesting.
yeah, and no radials. I didn't see any counterpoises. So I'm really, because if that's
Now
the case,
now Izzo wants to buy this antenna.
Yeah, it
I
sounds
know.
like
I'm gonna start.
Don, you got to get it. Izzo, you got to do it before the first, man.
I'm getting ready to grab the Google here and.
Well, Izzo, you can always upgrade. You just translate another antenna to a different antenna. You sell it and buy another one. You're not breaking the rules.
Right?
No, actually,
Don does not sell
Don
antennas.
cannot buy any new antennas. That's what was said. Don can't buy any new antennas.
I'm not going to hold him to that. Just for
Right?
what it's worth.
Well, if I could get a vertical that would, and the guy was saying, "Oh, you could screw that right up in that mount on top of your van." I mean, if I could do that and work multiple bands off of it, I'd switch from the ham sticks.
Yeah,
But
that's
but
not a
Don,
bad deal at all.
how did
Did it look like that?
No, okay, that's the bottom part. I mean, no, they did not. They had regular camera tripods.
Really?
Yeah,
so honest question, Don?
yeah.
So you saw this antenna, like, so what base did they have successful activations? Like,
Oh, yeah,
because
they were-
it just seems so, like, what data did they give you? Because it just seems so
I'm sitting there watching
out
them
of this
operate it,
world.
Daniel. I was sitting there watching them because
Really?
they weren't.
They were at the
done when I
park
got
together.
there. Huh?
Said y'all were at the park together.
Yeah. We were. I found them at the park. I come in and I saw this big antenna sitting up, and then I saw the two guys sitting over at the bench. So I walk over and introduce myself.
I'm glad you took a picture of it.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. but-
Hindsight's 2020, Hardy.
And here's the thing: we were talking about, like, the park I was in. I go to the same place every time, and what they're telling me is, "Oh no, if you go over by the high school over there, there's another entrance to it altogether, and there's not very many hams that know about that place." So, I mean, the problem is getting now that every time I go out to the one in Garland, there's another ham there. And what they're telling me is, "Oh yeah, you just go to the one over there."
Well, I'm
I
going to look
drove
that
around,
up
I
on Google
could not
Maps.
find it.
I'm going to find it.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'll find out where it's at, Don.
Yeah.
It's kind of like going fishing and
Well,
somebody
it's-
comes up to your
it's-
spot and they're like, "Oh no, the good spot's over there." And you're like, "Well, why the hell aren't you over there? Why are you in my spot?"
No, Daniel, this time what they said was, "Yeah, we started out over there, and there's already a ham over there. But if you go over there, he may be done by now." So that's why I tried to find it. But
Now,
so
doesn't
anyway, I
that
was more focused on that than I was the antenna.
doesn't
The
that
antenna
park
was later.
Don, doesn't that park run all the way down by
It
the
does.
EOC?
No, the EOC in Richardson. No,
Yeah. I
No,
thought it went
it's
all the
in-
way down.
it's in Garland, and it ends around It doesn't go even as far as Campbell Road. It goes right up to Campbell Road, and that's it. So the boundary is from there back, but
Okay.
at Campbell Road, there's no parking. And this guy was going, "Oh no, you drive your car into the parking lot." Well, there
Yeah, I
wasn't
think-
even a park there, and they were telling me it was right off Shiloh. So anyway.
Yeah, I see where they're
Shiloh.
going. Off of Shiloh.
Yeah, I know Shiloh.
Yeah, but normally what I do is go in on Holliford Road. There's two entrances to on Holliford, and if you look it up, the address will be on Holliford. So that's where I've always gone. But
Don, I'll send you the address to that to the other entrance.
okay,
I
that'd be
might
good.
have to go. I might have to go do POTA tomorrow. I just looked at my log, and I'm 255 contacts away from my kilo award.
Wow.
I think I can
Hey.
pull that off tomorrow if I really,
I
really.
guess we know who's going to the park.
Right?
Well, I'm going out. I'm going out every freaking day this week. The only reason I didn't today is I had a full physical. But anyway, the reason I came on the stream is I bought 4 radios this month alone.
What?
Uh-oh.
So yeah, I
What
got
in the world?
All flex, right?
No, I got two HTs, so that wasn't a big deal. One of them I gave to my sister. The other one, I got a 6100, which has not arrived yet, and then Side Boom sold me his 7000. Man, that 7000 is nice. And
Good looking radio.
yeah, it's got a color screen, and the one that he gave me has this separation kit on it. It's a retrofit out of some guy in what is it? Out of the Germany, and it supposedly somewhere in there is a way that you can plug that screen into an HDMI monitor. So I'd like to see how that works or whatever, but I think I'm going to take that off because when I carry that out with POTA, it's a little like, you know, if you move it around a lot, it looks like those connectors will go.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to take it off. And then if I do that and I put it all together, that 7000 doesn't even look as big as an 891.
So, and by the way, Don, damn you have me looking at new radios again.
So this is the what? 7,000?
Where have you been?
Well, and I'm getting to the point where I just am at the point of saying, look, I'm a collector. Get over it, because I'm going to want every stinking radio out there. I want a 101 MP. I want a 7610. I mean, you know,
you don't want a 6100 though.
Well, no. You know why I bought the 6100, dude? I bought that as a Linux box. I don't need it as a radio. Serious.
Hey, Don,
you know how cheaper Linux box on that sucker is a Linux box.
Hey, Don. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How old are you? How old are you?
63 on last week. So
happy birthday,
belated
birthday. Not to be all whatever there, but you know, I'm 37 and I'll probably be around a little bit longer than you. So if you want to add me in your will, hit me up on Discord. I'll share you my legal name and all my information.
Yeah, the one thing I'm trying to pass on, if I can get my sister to do it, is I want her to get my wife's call sign before somebody else does. But we'll see.
That'd be awesome.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
What was your wife's call sign, if I can ask?
Two other things real quick.
Hold on, Don.
Oh, sorry, Daniel. Go ahead.
What was your wife's call sign, if I may ask?
November 5, Uniform Tango, India. And think about it a minute. But anyway.
Wait, you said UTI?
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what he said.
That's exactly right.
And it's a female's call sign too, which is the better part, which makes me laugh harder on the inside.
She always said university trained idiot. And you know, that's pretty good
Love
too.
it.
But yeah.
I love it.
That's good too. Yeah. The
Yeah,
phonetics on that are just
I
incredible.
never thought about that at all until after she was gone. So, but yeah, but
call sign like that, you need a lotion.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, and if you look her up right now on QRZ, I believe I've got that marked as SK. So, however, not 6 months after she was gone, I get this log. I found in a log on QRZ somebody had worked that call sign like a couple of days before, and I freaked out. And I heard the guy on 2 Meter Simplex, and I talked to him, and he's going, "Yeah, I don't remember working that call, but you know, it's in his logs." He goes, "Yeah, it's in my log. Maybe I made it." Anyway, he couldn't figure it out. It just there's so many things when you're going through that stuff that'll freak you out. It's not worth talking about. But two things: Chris Squire on bass and Rick Wakeman on keyboards. And
I'm with you there.
If you've never heard Rick Wakeman's individual stuff, you really got to do it. And besides all of that, he is funny as hell. And by the way, if you ever saw Yes's induction into the Hall of Fame, they had Getty come in to play bass on that Roundabout song.
Wow.
He really could not do it. Chris Squire was like, just amazing. I'm your Huckleberry. Anyway.
Well, guys,
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Don. Happy New Year to all you guys. We got
show this, or is that taken?
Nice. We're gonna try to start wrapping it up. Hardy, thanks for joining us.
Just,
guys.
Just for
there
him.
you go.
Okay, there you go.
Don, thanks for joining us, and Ham Radio Adventure Guy.
I'll drop out.
We hadn't made it to you yet, but we want to say hello. Thanks for joining us tonight. How are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. I'll be real brief because I'm just here to stir the pot anyway.
Of course.
So Don, congratulations on activating on your days off. Now become a real man and start activating on your day's work to also.
Shots fired.
Shane,
Damn, Don.
Shane,
You want some cream for that burn?
Shane,
That's easy.
It is
That's
never
easy to
too-
say for somebody who doesn't have a job.
I have a job. I have a job. I have a full-time job.
The spotter page might say otherwise.
All right, let's hear it. What you got?
The spotter page only activates on the evenings for me if you look.
Yeah.
Right.
He's right.
Right.
He's absolutely right. He's absolutely
I got to start
100%
taking
right.
my radio to work with me.
But Shane, it's never too cold to POTA.
I agree with you there.
I heard you say it earlier. It's winter time.
No, I got a ham stick, buddy. I can sit in the heat. Only on 40.
Beer Stacks, man, stick with the CW. You'll get it. I'm working on it too, so let's do it together next year.
There you go.
All right.
And other than that, I have a resolution live stream tomorrow. Myself, Mike, Scott, James that was on earlier. Make sure and come check that out. It's going to be a great show.
Excellent.
Well, make sure we
What
get
time?
the link or put the link in the chat.
All
I'm
right.
reserving my resolution for tomorrow night.
You guys have had a great year, man. I love this show. Matter of fact, if you notice on Tuesday nights, I do my late shift activation at my local park, so I can be here at 8:00 to watch.
Yeah,
Absolutely right.
priorities, buddy. Priorities.
This is the one show that don't make team replay. It's live.
That's
So,
awesome.
Wow.
That's
Thanks,
awesome.
man.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks, James.
Cheers,
Good night,
my
man.
friend.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
All right.
All right, Scott. Last one, and then the five of us will say our sayonaras. But thanks for all that you've done for the club. We can't disclose yet what the other thing that you've done. We're working on the details on that, but that's coming. That was awesome. I should have made a video out of it, but it would have been a very short video. But thank you so much for everything that you've
click
done
on
for the
3 buttons.
clubhouse and all the time. I know, right? And joining us on the nights when we needed folks for some laughs and all that. But thank you so much for helping us out, Scott. We appreciate it. It's been a pleasure to meet you, man.
Thanks,
Can't wait to POTA again.
Y'all have a good night.
Thanks, Scott. You too, man.
Take
Happy
care,
New Year.
buddy.
Thank you.
Hey, something just came to mind, guys. In 2022, we have to get back on our show, Carlos, because I believe that's the only guest we had on or person who came on the stream who didn't get voted into the clubhouse.
Yep,
Yeah.
I agree.
No. He's the second one. He's the second
Who
one.
was the
Who's
first?
the first one?
Who's the first?
Josh.
Really?
KI6NAZ, Josh?
Yes.
Oh,
Really?
that's right.
He's in the
Because
car.
he
Wow.
no, because he had that awful
stuck in
connection and he was
traffic.
only there for so long.
So what we need to do is have a live stream called Restitution. That's what it's going to be called.
I agree.
And that show, we're going to have KI6NAC Josh, and we're going to have Carlos, and we're going to get him onto the show, and we're going to vote him into the clubhouse.
I agree.
Man. Yep.
110%. I agree.
Well, Shane, you want to lead us in the closing of our show?
I was about to say I'm not saying a prayer, but I just want to say first off, thank you to everybody in the chat, everyone who's joined us for all 41 shows. Y'all are amazing. This helps keep the show going. Is your input, your feedback, you guys giving Joe Brett something to read because he doesn't want to say anything while he's on stream. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you, Don, Steve, Beer Snack, Daniel. Y'all are my best friends. This is my ham family right here. I look forward to this every Tuesday night. I'm sad when I don't get to come and join you, but thank you so much. Thanks to everybody in the chat. Like I said, again, we will see you after the new year if you don't have anything to do for New Year's, don't forget we've got the New Year's stream coming up. I won't be on that. I'll be at my brother's house, but Don, Izzo, and Daniel will be taking the helm, and there's going to be some really cool special guests for that show. So come join us 9 o'clock Central Time, and there's a whole playlist that we put in the chat. But I'll also put that in the description of this video. But I want to say thank you, and I will let you guys, if y'all want to say anything, the floor is yours, my friend.
I just want to say to all of our viewers, I echo what Shane said, and appreciate you guys. And I honestly wish for you guys that 2022 is just far exceeds your expectations, that you have all the health and happiness, plenty of radios, and hamming harder. And honestly, I think I speak for everybody here in the whole community, but we just wish everybody the best in this upcoming year. Nothing but awesome, successful year. And thank you so much for being part of this adventure over the last year.
Anybody else? No pressure. I didn't have my "You're the Best Around" audio track queued up, so sorry about that.
Yeah, this was sort of the year for me that I thought I knew every word. You know, being a 57-year-old guy, you've been through a lot of shit in your life, and a lot of good things in my life too. Just ask my best gal, but there's been a few words every once in a while I thought I knew how to pronounce them or the meaning, and also you guys, and then even tonight between a pecan and a pecan. So I don't know what's going to happen in 2022 with some additional words that just may have to, but bear with us, put on your seatbelt, and we'll have fun.
Oh, my God.
Right?
Here.
All right, Steve, Beersteak, you guys got anything?
Nope. Listen, I want to thank everyone here for the Tuesday night dopamine dump that this has been for the last 41 weeks.
So true.
It is incredible to have these 5 other guys here hanging out every week, and then having you guys every week coming in, saying hi, hanging out, making us laugh. I seriously, I had to mop my floor last week because of the beer problem. Okay, it was great. I appreciate the laughter and everything, and I hope that everybody
Santa
here.
Claus made you wet, huh?
Well, it's a rarity that Don comes back at Beer Snack like that.
It's a zinger.
Hey, Don, why do you sit on the Santa Claus laps? Huh? Anyway, so with all that being said, everybody here is appreciated. You all are great. And as far as the laughs, I hope everybody continues to laugh. I hope everybody has a great 2022 as well. Just remember, it's every day is a new day. You don't have to wait for the clock to change. So 7-3, salute.
Keep your stick on the ice. Salute.
I got to click the button here, right? Hold on.
Yep. Happy New Year.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
That was awesome.